Last time on Elden Ring.
Woo. Okay. Did you have time to do a few things?
Few. The Lake of Rot. We didn't actually read its description, if I remember correctly.
Map of Lake of Rot and environs. A great lake of standing water downstream of the Ainsel River. It is said that the divine essence of an outer god is sealed away in this land. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. The divine essence of an outer god.
Outer god as in outside of the lands between?
Exactly, right? The outer gods we saw in reference to previous item descriptions that were talking about I think they said like Marika came from outside as well.
Like the Newman or something?
And then there was another reference to the outer gods, yeah. I feel like we saw it when we dropped into the Dragon Barrow. I feel like we picked up something in the Dragon Barrow that was where we were discussing the outer gods. But it is indeed something that popped up. Yeah, Moog. Stuff with Mogwin.
We had the unalloyed gold needle that warded away the meddling of outer gods, forestalling the incurable rotting sickness.
Oh, there we go. Control F.
And Mogwin's sacred spear to communicate with the outer god, the formless mother.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to hold off the rot. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. There you go.
Maybe we'll meet the formless mother. Who knows?
That's the one that's been not named, but described in title. Cool.
Oh. Aside from that, a clip here. Oh.
I need to do better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god.
What are you working on?
What's going on?
Oh, it's you. Don't pay me any mind. It's not important. Just lay out your arms.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Dude, what?
Well, I'll tell you what. When the time comes, we know who to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
When we've got the tools we need.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're collecting, right?
Okay, dude. All right.
The game started with Deicide. It certainly is not gonna hit the credits without more Deicide.
Mm-hmm.
And when the time comes, we know who to talk to. Don't forget about Hugh.
Dude, you need to start using your inside voice. Like, did you talk to yourself inside?
Certainly, certainly. You know. He wants things, and he's not telling you them yet. But our goals might be in alignment within a short period of time.
Let's see. Cool. Oh, what are we doing here? Whoa!
Look at that animation, man.
Do it again. Okay.
Yo.
We got the move.
Look how cool this is. Ugh. Oh. What an ultra. You know? Good distance on it, too. Because that dude is kind of far. So just the range on it is not bad. What a fucking... To me, I see like the camera doing the Street Fighter V sweeper on the character with the ink lines as they swirl and float into the air. And then as soon as the shot comes out, the camera zooms back out, you know? Like, what a fucking elaborate startup animation into shot. So cool. That's Renala's full moon. And that takes 70, which we can now hit as long as we have the runic arc equipped. Exactly. It's, you know, you put you catch up for the extra levels, and then we can put that 70 on. So got that.
Oh, where are we?
Liurnia Gate Town, Academy Gate Town.
Okay, with the Aldinorics and stuff?
Yep.
The dude from way back.
Jon Snow.
It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Dude, we haven't seen you in
The entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was here.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished.
Whoops.
They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Okay.
So, House
They laid hands
Hoslow.
upon my servant Lanya, and I refuse to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Pretty sure. I don't think I recognize hearing that name.
At some point, we had the final request.
And
I
here's a
think,
closer look, FYI.
of Volcano Manor to hunt Juno Hoslow.
If you wanted to
Yeah.
see. Okay. So I did a little quit
To see if he left or if something happened.
and back in.
Yeah,
and-
we had to hunt a Juno Hoslow at some point.
Juno Hoslow.
Yes.
Okay. That was one of the missions from Volcano Manor.
Yeah, the red letter.
Okay. Was that one that we already did, or was it one that was upcoming? We might have. I don't know if we actually have done it or not.
I don't think we did it because I only see one mention.
Okay. So, yeah, if that's the case, then we haven't done it. And also, sorry, Dialos. That doesn't seem to be, that's going to be a little bit of an awkward conversation, considering we've already started down a path. And this game seems to be, all these games tend to have you like setting, you can join one side or the other, but you can kind of just push all simultaneous side quests. It feels like, you know? I've even heard about, like, you can push side quests that are mutually exclusive and then pray for absolution and continue. So, like, it really gives you the option to, like, go all out, except for, of course, like, certain kind, like, Gostock ain't coming back with absolution for whatever reason. But, yeah, the path has been set and he's not very happy with Volcano Manor, but this is where he is. He's been hanging out in the Academy Gate down the entire time. Extremely missable.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, yeah. So I was kind of, someone said, hey, like,
Explore
go back
old areas.
to, they said, go back to Liurnia,
Okay.
you know, just go back to Liurnia. And I was like, okay.
Alright, we'll
And
just go
fucking
around.
A, you know? So, you know, I hope that we can see where his quest line goes, even if it's going to be at odds with us in wherever he shows up next, considering, like, you know, we're a couple rank points higher in in Volcano Manor than we are in whatever that house he said was, which we should probably keep in mind.
Hoslow.
Refused to let the
Hoslow.
insult stand. The
Hoslow.
tale of House Hoslow is told in
So yeah, we'll see you later, friend. And that's pretty brutal beatdown right there, because she's
Yeah.
like
Face down in the water. Broken.
smushed in.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of the
If
devil,
you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. It cannot come a day too soon.
Oh, asking about Zora's form this time.
Did you see her? The girl, Raya, with her true face. Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child.
Lady Tanith, not that bad of a mom.
Be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visit
Okay.
lies the purity of her heart.
Oh, we're talking to her again.
So yeah,
She said that to you. I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis? Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown.
Lady Tanith has compassion.
At least.
So whatever the ambitions are, like, they're not whatever they may be, it seems like there's something in there she's that she's decent about.
Still hiding something though.
Different energy certainly from fucking Ash of War man over there, just back for more, like yeah, and of course Raya herself is seems pretty earnest too. So more to discover. Yeah,
Okay.
good old adoptive snake mom.
Still in the manor.
Someone please kill him. That horrendous serpent. Praetor Rykard.
All right, new information. Rykard might be a serpent.
You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword. Then please, kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard.
Oh,
I left the serpent-slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. Worthy tarnished. Brandish the spear and run him through. The great serpent. That unspeakable monstrosity.
Huh.
Praetor Rykard's ambitions, though blasphemous, marked him a worthy sovereign, but they were reduced to gluttonous depravity once he gave himself to the serpent. Whatever that thing is, it is no longer Praetor Rykard. Someone must kill him to spare him and his ambitions from further dishonor. Worthy tarnished. I left the serpent-slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. It is the only thing that can kill that horror. Run it through. The great serpent, that unspeakable monstrosity.
Yeah.
Worthy tarnished.
So this dude apparently
Run it.
just happens to be here at night sometimes and just got lucky walking through these halls.
is that Bernal
No, Bernal.
without his helmet?
No, Bernal is still in the room.
Okay, still in the room. That's somebody else?
That's someone else. And I checked specifically to look for a new name,
And there was nothing.
and there was none. So that's just someone who's very upset about the state of affairs with Rykard.
Shit. And no character name appearing.
Nothing on the list, as you can see.
Weird.
He's a ghost of a but he's a ghost with a voice. right? As opposed to like one of those Erdtree ones that we've been seeing. Not very happy about Rykard's decisions, and is talking in a way that is like he fed himself to the serpent, but also like he became the serpent.
Yeah.
You know, like you can kind of read between the lines on that. Furthermore, now we can immediately start putting together a bit more about Raya. You know, so Tanith kind of like in service to Rykard, I'm gonna guess, kind of saw he had a daughter there that was serpentine and took mercy on her for kind of like not being a proper, not tainted, you know, the heir of Rykard type of thing, cursed with the serpent form or whatever the case is, and is like, okay, well, you know, it's not your fault. And that's interesting, because yeah, definitely when you first meet Lady Tanith and then have that conversation and look at the place and the lighting and the guy standing next to her, you're walking in to expect big, like, Cersei mood, but instead you get a little bit of Caitlyn in there, you know, so to speak. Yeah. So there's a spear that he left that we gotta go get whenever the time comes to deal with Rykard. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Cool. And I think, yeah, I think we're in the okay to like learn more about this place without necessarily just going forward and dealing with I guess don't walk into any big boss door looking things, certainly, until we get all of our
exploration
missions taken care of. So
yeah,
I'm going to keep that in mind.
And that last mission is deep.
It's deep. It is deep.
Right?
It's very deep. Yeah. So no problem. We can come back for that. But that's interesting. Volcano Manor is got. I mean, obviously there's more going on, but Tanith, interesting.
Lady Tanith, my own mother, has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king? Lady Tanith, my own mother, was I not born by the grace?
Yeah. So that's it for now.
Okay.
Back by the place where we saw Margit the second time.
Okay, a memorial. The second defense of Leyndell. The Fellowman stacks high the corpses of heroes, yet the Erdtree remains unshaken. Second defense of Leyndell. Okay.
Margit the Fell Omen stacks high the corpses of heroes, yet the Erdtree remains unshaken. I don't quite know. I don't think we know enough about his motivation, because he seems to just be like coming after the Tarnished and talking a lot of shit about our ambitions. But I didn't think he was in opposition to the Erdtree, I suppose, but we're gonna have to find out, right? And again, I know I can miss certain things, but yeah, but like this clearly is a marker that is like Margit was killing our heroes during the war at the capital here.
Yeah,
you know. So unless I'm misreading this, I'm taking this as a, like, the Fell Omen stacks high the corpses of heroes, and I'm kind of reading that as like Leyndell would refer to their people as heroes, and using the word yet would imply that, like, you know, like Satan stacks high the corpses of angels, yet heaven remains unshaken.
Yeah, okay.
Right? That's how you kind of use the language. So that's my read on it. So that's, you know, and unless it's not what that means, unless I'm interpreting it wrong, that's what my initial thought about.
The only other interpretation that I could see is like stacking the corpses of our heroes, yet even if our heroes fall, the Erdtree remains unshaken. That's a second possibility, maybe.
Right, but like, yes, but that possibility still places the Fell Omen as the bad one in this sentence. Basically, this is a memorial that indicates that Margit is in opposition to the Erdtree, is the way this phrasing is. Now, if this sentence is at fault, which I see some people are kind of going, it's a bad sentence, and I don't know, but we need to find out more about Margit.
Yeah. There was another thing where I was checking the notes, and there was a mention of E.G. saying the voice line, Blade is Rani's stepbrother.
Yeah.
And then we were like, huh, stepbrother? Like, okay, maybe we're missing something. But then I saw online it might be a mistranslation.
Okay.
And it's just like, oh, it's just he acted as a big brotherly figure.
Right.
So I wasn't sure about what was going on.
Right,
with that.
okay. Like, yeah, brother of sorts. I mean, look, I it's not the first time. I've been told that there's, like, the game will lie to you at points. Like, so I'm not unprepared for that possibility. But I'm simply just saying, this is what I ran into. We missed this grave site, and we saw this battle.
Yeah.
On camera for a second, and the way this is phrased makes it sound like the heroes of the Erdtree were killed by Margit the Fell Omen.
Okay. Yeah. We'll take it as that for now.
Yeah. And the people that Margit was jumping into were the Stormveil type dudes who just kind of sit around and were wearing the G family coats, and such. You know, all the people we ran into at Stormveil that were like up top, the weak guys with the light hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, as usual, the answer is walking forward, but missed this behind the big bear.
Oh.
So right behind where I fought the giant bear.
Mimic Tear versus bear, or
No. The big bear that was below the capital entrance. The one that I like frosted and then lit on fire and then frosted.
A side tomb
near the hero's grave. So right over there.
Wow.
Marked and duly noted.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we got that to come back to when the time comes. So, other things just that, like, yeah, it's been made apparent at this point that, like, okay, so stuff like Gideon, where we're kind of going like, oh, like he hasn't like updated his dialogue or done anything, is because he's saying get to the capital. That's what he's saying. Therefore, nothing's going to happen until we get to the capital.
Okay.
Right. I kind of thought things might, because he breaks down all the other characters for you, but regardless,
well, I mean, like
it doesn't. The point is like that's the trigger.
Capital, it would have triggered it faster, but so doing a million things.
Just putting out into the world that, like, okay, that's understood. He will update upon that point. The fact that, again, I thought more because he seemed to break down all the things. I thought there might be a line of like, oh, now that you've done it, here's whatever else to say about them type of thing, but not quite. That's not what it is. And possibly the same for other NPCs. Like, we're waiting on Nefeli, certainly, and like, yeah, get to the capital. So there's that. Then what's also interesting here that I think is worth getting up from a lore perspective. So Blue Jonelith mentioned earlier the theory about Thea, the deathbed companion, and then grabbed some screenshots of like her earlier conversation when we first met her, and what we actually can interpret from her lines now that we've seen her like from the beginning to now.
Okay.
So her line from the beginning was, I was known as a deathbed companion where I come from. After I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble to grant them another chance at life. To do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear a noble into new life. I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please let me hold you like this as often as it takes. And then you get the first hug, right? That
After receiving our warmth.
exactly. And then the introduction cutscene has her looking back at a site of grace. She was supposed to do what she did and lie with a noble to give them another chance at life and die in the process. But being tarnished, she was unable to do so. She came back at grace. So because she's tarnished and because she's being resurrected and the Erd Tree and grace are keeping her alive, she's not happy about that and unable to do her job, or was unable to do her job up until this point, right? So that's interesting because like you didn't, I guess that's the first thing she says to you. So that's like very long ago,
Yeah,
and now
passed, yeah.
and now when you have the full context and such, and you know, and she's lies with Godwin, and like you have the hollow brand, so like now she can actually die properly, you know. But up until that point, you know, she was cast out of her land, right?
Yeah.
So like the idea of being like your one job is to lay with someone, give them another chance at life, and then you die in the process. And she's super jazzed about being able to do that, but then is unable to do so because she was chosen. Is like, in her eyes, she's a failure, you know?
I see.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we can interpret whatever you want else from that, but like she certainly seems to be pretty sympathetic and empathetic to those who live in death, people who want to die but can't. That might be a thing. So that's interesting. Not to mention, of course, yeah, Godwin, first of the dead, right? And then secondary from that is about Saluvius. So apparently they have the same voice actor as Saluvius has the same voice actor as Pedia, but
Oh, really?
the corpse in his tower is a puppet, and if you check the name in the shop when you try to buy something, it says puppet, right? Alternatively, if we didn't do this, but if you feed Nefeli the potion, she gets turned into a puppet. And if you loot her puppet summon, she gets turned into a puppet, but you loot her puppet summon from Pedia's corpse instead of from Saluvis. So it is entirely possible that Pedia is puppeteering Saluvis, and Saluvis was just another extension of his puppeteering.
So if Saluvis was an extension of Pedia's puppeteering, when did we see Saluvis dead and when did we see Pedia die?
We saw Saluvis dead
And
when
then we went to Pedia, right?
Yes. Now the thing is those we didn't see them at the same time because I didn't walk down there at the same time. We went back to Saluvis and didn't go down to Pedia, but those triggers seem to be both popped, and whichever one you walk up to is what you see, right? The event where he starts calling out before he dies is just a matter of us walking down there to hear it.
Yeah.
So them being at the same time makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And that's, of course, once Randy departs and you don't actually give her the potion. So the concoctions, you know, and the creepiness and the whispering in your ear, and Selin and Nefel and his targets, which are not 100% consistent, right? It's not just like, oh yeah, let's poison these people. Like, Selin has very little to do, you know, with him in that direct regard. I mean, obviously, despite being her, like, the most obvious though being her, like, she fucking hates carrions and all that. But like, the act of applying the poison makes them a puppet, and then we know what he does to his puppets.
Okay.
So Yeah. That feels pretty on point. And then you go down there and he gets his just desserts from the puppets. But the people that he was giving you those potions for was for that express ends. And that's why he was being that weird and that creepy, you know? And you kind of tend to think like, oh, this is about betrayal and power. You tend to think like, oh, you want something, you want it for yourself, you know? You want to sabotage here and then like get their power somehow, or even just make them a summon, you know, or something along those lines is kind of what I was piecing together with Seluvis. But then when Pedia gets factored in, it gets real dark.
And the dolls turned on him.
The dolls turned on him. Because, as we saw, you can also put souls into them. You can turn people into dolls, and you can transfer souls into dolls. You can do a lot of things. You can edit people in a lot of ways in this world.
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Shit is dark.
Yeah. Okay.
And on that happy note, let's ride.
Happy, he says. Okay.
That is a grim, not grim, but grim ass storyline if I've ever heard one. Right? There had to be a Craster's Keep somewhere. Like, if you know, that's... don't never forget Craster's Keep. If you know, you know. That being said, creepy Seluvis. Sick drip.
Not bad. With the cape.
With the blue.
It matches.
Yep, so we're just having a little bit of fashion fun.
Are you sticking to it?
Oh!
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt.
Yeah,
you will
I
become
spotted him.
Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
GG's. Peace out.
Yeah, she was talking and I was like, what the... let her finish. One thing at a time.
Once again, maidenless.
No!
But listen, man. Once a maiden, always a maiden, right? Like, you can throw a little DM out. Try to slide back in. Uh-oh. Count doesn't exist. Hey, I'm sure glad we didn't sit down last time. We just walked up and we saw the grace, and we lit it, but we didn't sit. Man. Well, we held up our end of the bargain. What's going on, Bach?
Hello, buddy. Handsome boy.
Beautiful.
Bok the seamster, at your service, my lord. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Did you see it?
My lord, did you see it? The Erd Tree. I don't really have the words for this, but I was so dazzled. I felt something stir in my breast. The Erd Tree is waiting for you, my lord. I know it, I do. I feel it in my bones. Oh, please, take the throne of Elden Lord.
Please.
All right, man. And you'll be around to alter the garments? Yeah.
Will he keep on moving?
I don't know.
Who knows?
We're going already, my lord.
What if he starts charging us?
Please do be safe on your journeys.
But it's hard around here.
Yeah.
Bock the sea ready to make.
Okay. You chill, my friend. So we're good on that. Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to as well was that we walked forward past, and then we did Nokron, and the whole thing about Blythe moving ahead made us think that he clearly was not beyond the area where we thought, but I just assumed that he would have taken the coffin up like we did, and that we were following his path, which seemingly was an incorrect guess to make, because we're gonna need to go see him whenever we see him. But yeah, me going when I was referring to that, the milk tree area and stuff, I was he might be here or something. It's just because it's maybe he took the elevator up too, but
No worries.
that was all I was thinking.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
So what's the plan?
That
I'm going in. Oh my. Whoa.
that is the plan.
Welcome.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Look at that view. Stone dragons.
So we've been to the Dragon Barrow. We know that they can get that big.
Mm-hmm.
That makes perfect sense. And down below, the actual town itself.
Lavish. Like gold.
People at the Capitol eating good.
What is that?
Doot doot. Blow your horn. Yep.
That is weird.
We saw it from a distance and couldn't make it out. Looks like you got a horn.
Okay. 939 was enough to kill it.
Oh, they're getting ready to call. They're getting ready to trumpet. Not that kind of horse. How locked are you?
Super locked.
And away we go.
Okay. I guess they're just chilling.
Well, if they get the chance to do their thing, I'm sure we'll find out. There it is.
Oh, one of them is moving. Oh,
And there's their thing.
it casts.
Look at you.
Weird.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to want to stare at your corpses to figure out what is happening. But you guys disappear when you die.
This guy's spinning. So was that normal?
These fists! These fists, baby!
All right. Spin him.
Good ass message.
Very nice. Enemy ahead. Beware of right.
Uh-huh.
This direction.
Are you going to open up?
Oh,
There you are. page.
Oh, that one.
Not staggering on the first punches, I tell you. That poise.
It's 30.
That page poise. You wouldn't expect it, given the name of their job.
What a weird way to get
What a
around.
weird way to get around. Is the capital... Y'all okay?
Like, you know in Chappelle Show, the guy that's just in the club and he's like doing the robot?
Yeah, do the robot
turning
guy.
around, like-
You're gonna start belching fire at me from over there, aren't you? Oh, maybe not. Out of view? Okay.
Lots of greenery.
Okay. Well, that dude is still upstairs. And then that led to what looked like a little door behind you. Will this come out the other way? And that goes this way.
Cave moss in here.
Looks like a little plant study room.
Watch out. He was on the staircase. Hey, red branch short bow.
Sneaky, sneaky.
How good is it? A light bow. Short bow of polished red wood. Fashioned by a master craftsman and wielded by pages. A bow which requires dexterity rather than strength to master. Okay.
Huh. Yep.
Range 29.
I really, yeah, I gotta stop thinking of pages as little scrub kid,
Oh no.
you know?
Oh no. Well versed in the art of battle.
Alright, let's go upstairs and see if we loop it all together.
That's a nice room.
Yeah. I know there's a word for a plant laboratory, but
Plant laboratory.
kind of like arbitorium or something along those lines.
Okay.
But, oh yeah, maybe that's exactly it.
Oh, those.
One of you guys, yeah, the fire burpers.
Well, this keeps going, huh?
No, well now we just looped back around. This was the
Aha,
this was
the
the turn
staircase
left
right
side.
there.
Yeah. But just want to peep because maybe you can do a little cheeky jump in and fall to your death, you know.
That'll be fun. Oh, is there a jump down here?
This is where we fought the three things.
Right. And then
We
went
did a
up the
big loop
stairs.
and then came down this way
Okay.
and then went inside and came up this way.
Yeah.
So let's hit that door downstairs. Wait a second. Okay. And
Elevator.
lift. Oh, we can do that.
Can you?
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I mean, even if we drop a layer down, we'll get a little closer too. Note, the regular Baldekin's Blessing cannot be put into the item box.
Oh,
It must stay on your person.
I see.
This one can because it has no downsides. But here's what I'm doing. It's going to stay right here. Do you know why?
Why?
Because then this gets to use it.
My man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. That is clever.
Tech.
Yo. Mimic tech. Stacks on stacks
On stacks. On stacks.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Super dope.
survived.
And you're taking us there anyway. These gentlemen. Mm-hmm. These are the ones that Margit jumps into.
I see.
Right? Capital residence. Anything behind? Nope. Anything down? Yes.
A little pathway here.
Yep. Both sides, actually.
What about under the lift?
Oh, most certainly.
Yeah, right there.
Perfumer? Come on.
Don't be shy.
Preserving. Ladder up.
Ladder.
Doorway. Jumped out. Absolutely.
Accessible, yeah.
Ooh. Wow. This, yeah, this, you can feel this place is gonna have branches all over.
Side paths and looping around.
On top of each other.
Okay. More perfume bottles.
Sure.
Make some uplifting aromatics.
Perp.
Still no trap.
In a room like this?
Yeah, I was
With so much
worried,
space
but-
for action? Seedbed Curse.
The heck is that?
Look at these lavish couches.
No plastic on top?
No plastic on top.
Wow, they're living
Like-
good.
Like Auntie's place. Not a talisman. There we go.
Aha. Cursed girl on a body defiled by the dung eater.
Oh.
Oh, dung eater was here?
This is what Hot Boy was talking about.
Yeah. No rest.
This is a key item.
Cursed girl on a corpse. Killed and defiled by the dung eater. A tender pox afflicted with omen horns. The dung eater cultivates the seedbed curse on corpses. By doing so, he prevents dead souls returning to the Erd Tree, leaving them forever cursed. One of the most loathsome things found in all the lands between.
Is that your job?
Wow. Stay here.
Oh, he can stop it. Oh. That's why they hate him. Wow.
Yeah, that's not cool.
They hate him because he ate them. Another way of interrupting the eternal life gimmick. Right? Interesting. Damn, so many ways to live forever. So few ways to die. You know, you gotta cherish each one of them. So Dung Eater can actually stop you from returning
having
to the Erd
peace.
Tree. Interesting. Well, no wonder. Yeah. Now, I mean, how they got him to be like pretty much held prisoner in the Round Table Hold is kind of the vibe. I'd love to find out, but here we go. We got a curse. Okay. Well, let's either take that back to him or take it back to our blackguard buddy and get a munch on some delicious lobster while we're at it. So that would just drop us down to the outside.
What was it on?
It was on a body sitting in a chair or should I say a chair chair crypt or whatever, you know. Yeah, it was right. It was right here.
Why is there blood just on the crotch?
Dung Eater doesn't give a fuck.
Damn. Okay.
He eats shit, Reggie.
All right.
Anything like beyond that is a plus.
A plus.
There's literally nothing lower than that.
All right. Damn.
Seedbed. Signs of a struggle. Yeah. Now, clearly this is a capital noble that, you know, didn't go out in a fun way. Okay, so there's two there. There's down there where we came from, and a lot of branches. So this is going to connect probably to the lower layer that we were looking at from before, but let's not assume for sure. And then we got a doorway over here, and two perfumers. Hey, friends, how you doing? Let's have some fun.
Oh ho ho. The moon.
Over there. Are you a knight? Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, you're a soldier, actually. Shout out to the flute.
Cute, cute. More glass shards.
Page.
Oh, hiding in a corner, eh?
Okay. Stagger on the two.
Finding a few pages here.
Quite a few pages. Upper class robe.
Wow. Looks comfy.
As if we weren't full of posh selections already.
Embroidered bright green robe worn by noble children. Donning such a robe is traditionally the child's first show of burgeoning independence.
Uh-huh. Oh, isn't that what Raya's wearing?
I'm not sure if it's
Isn't she-
exactly the same thing.
I feel like
I guess Raya is more slender.
yeah, and she's
She's like,
and she's got the fucking Brock back,
Yeah.
but
It might be.
I think it is.
Yeah.
All right. So, elevator layer. We've circled back. Now let's go this way. Yeah. Needs one of them gamer chairs.
Hello. Whoa.
Oh ho. This way, friend. Oh, you got that. Oh shit. Oh, this might be.
Oh, this is rough.
Yep, alright. Corner bed.
Whew. That's a little test.
I will take you seriously. I thought the bolt was gonna come from him and not from
Yeah, we were like spawning on
above,
top.
but we have seen it before. Gotta remember.
Dead end ahead.
1v1? No. Now it is.
Woo! Combo? There you go.
Respect it is. Respect it is.
Never free.
And we're growing Michaela's lilies over here.
That important, huh? Why is it always resignation? Bloodstain, message, nothing else?
No opening of this door.
Was it really a dead end?
Okay. Oh. Since it's equipped, just for, just to recap, the spell is not just a projectile. It dispels all sorcery that it touches as well, and reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, just the cool thing about that is it's also an anti-magic fireball.
3 effects.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So, awesome defensive applications against other magic users, and we do have her wand which amplifies full moon sorcery, but we need to find more full moon sorcery because, as far as I can tell, we've only got that one.
Around the powder. Off the flowers.
I haven't picked up any of that in a really long time.
Can you do something with it?
That's not footsteps, is it? It might be, but they seem like they're not coming through. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look again.
Uh-huh.
Right, I think it's part of the perfuming ingredients.
So many boxes. Try stealth.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Is that stealthy enough, boys?
Party over there.
Did not touch the door. Did not touch anything. Really?
What a bad cast.
The page! Oh! Dodge a shot.
Pop it off.
There you
Sturdy.
go. Blood everywhere.
Alright, we got in there, we got upstairs. We got out here. Oof, alright. You casting?
Oh man, I would have gotten so lost.
Right?
Yeah. Real talk.
And a perfumer.
Oof.
Yeah. No, we're gonna get lost, make no mistake.
Cool.
2 perfumers and a page. Could have been rough.
5 warming stones.
Bar.
Yeah.
All right, we're running around the town.
even
That's
are
why.
we?
We're running around the town.
Yeah. Be wary of up. Aha. Thank
Cool.
you.
I feel like the best way to approach this might be to make multiple passes from above. This is the elevator. So we've been through there, we came around, and we dropped. But there were still the doors next to the staircase and the staircase itself.
Nobody wants some?
Yeah. So these guys just wait around to get killed or just completely husk out. Or get marketed.
Marketed as a verb.
Yeah, ladder room. Back there. Okay. We cleared out the path that was in front of the ladder room. So they're still to the right of the staircase. We went up here. Leave some clear signs of like...
Progress and completion.
Yeah, dead bodies are great for that. And then jumping out the window was also a possibility, which seemed like it was going to lead us back down to the streets, but let's just confirm. So from these rooftops, dropping down here is the round side of this building. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
So it would be here.
What was he doing?
Staring at this corpse.
For a split second, I was like, is he playing something?
Oh, was he playing music?
I'm not sure. Like he was moving his arm a bit?
I see it being mentioned. Let's take a look. The background ambient music was
I wasn't
mixing
sure.
in, but there was a sound that did
I
sound...
was gonna say, yo, the music is great.
It did sound a little louder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Not sure.
playing a lute. It's pretty dark, but You ain't no mortal shell.
No, we've seen better sleeves.
Ah.
Leading to here? Oh, with dogs.
Yeah. To this courtyard. And no going back up. Okay. God, fuck dogs. Zombo dogs, especially.
Twing, twing. Oh, the dog doesn't care.
Still eating. Which, guess what? Hungry dog gonna eat. Yeah, we know. Okay, alright. Let me fucking...
Last meal.
I turned those on so I can get the screenshots properly for posting to the announcement tweets, but
I see.
I gotta turn that off because it uploads all the clips every time I do something like grab an instant replay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's sending everything.
Oh, yeah?
Let me just quickly turn it off. Okay. Another old fang. So I guess we're gonna likely see that
see that.
so we just picked up an old fang, but I was gonna say as well with the key item that we grabbed with this the fact that they're mentioning that it's a tinderpox afflicted with omen horns makes me wonder if like Dung Eater is how you get omens to begin with. Is he part of the process of creating them?
Oh.
You know, which
Creating
then
omens or whatever.
which clearly lead to then, you know, an organization of omen killers and a desire to fucking get rid of that problem from the capital. Maybe it's all because of Dung Eater. Summonables.
Yeah, there was a sound. Oh, what is that?
A big boy. An avatar.
Here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A big. I'm stuck.
Get out.
I'm stuck.
I'm surprised he went in the corner. Okay, but bad spot. Let's get back there. Oh, how far are we?
Very far. I was hoping I'd be able to get a hit in and get out. You sound like children.
Whoa. They have like really long necks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an adult-looking one. The others seem like kids. You were facing this way. Was there a page in here?
Indeed.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I don't think it was that way, was it? I think I should be going over the side here.
Oh, casting bubbles.
Yeah.
Holy bubbles.
Holy bubbles.
Not magic bubbles.
Not magic bubbles. Hello.
Well,
Imps are hanging off the edge here? Looking for the ambush? Really?
looking comfy.
Okay. Well, we didn't do this last time. Interesting. Let's take the rooftop down.
Safely.
Yeah, see what you can see above the streets. Imps guard the rooftops.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Uh-huh. Was it Starlight Shards? No, there was an item that interacts weirdly with these stone imps that I was told to try out.
Yeah.
What was it? I think it... a crystal dart. Where was
Yeah, some kind of projectile, right?
Yes. Let's go to our tools. Let's see. These? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
40 out of 40 held. 27 in a box.
Cool. What do they do?
Magic damage. Whoa.
Oh. Big stagger. Interesting.
I didn't know it did that.
Okay. Oh, they don't like it at all.
Yeah, 1, 2, and then stagger.
Interesting. Huh.
Cool.
Good to know.
With a shocking effect.
Magic stagger. Okay. And they get a little confused. Item over there. Okay, are we? Yeah, we might be just shortcutting. Item over there too, though. Okay, rooftops is a nice vantage point for where we've been and where we haven't. So there's... Hello? Which way? There you are.
Oh.
Were you alone?
Universe is saying that it breaks their AI and they attack everyone.
Ah, they get confused. Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Wouldn't be obvious until we had more of them together. Hello!
Who did that?
Perfumer from below? No, that's not perfume. That's jar tossing. Where are you at? One of you fuckers. Okay, well. Alright, let's keep the long range on hand. So there's some shit to pick up along the rooftops, and then there's shit to pick up below. And then let me just see, like, it looks like if we walked off in that direction, we'll get back to the avatar. So let's go get that, and then come down this way. And then there's a stagecoach as well. Yeah, we're kind of... gonna use the roof.
The rear of left. Fan daggers.
To make it back. None of these doors are gonna open either. Okay. Well, that makes it a little mentally a little simpler.
Okay. Oh, a caravan, maybe?
Stagecoach, yeah. Item would be maybe on the other side, but is the avatar chilling right over there?
Oh, and you have your souls. I don't know how many you have.
33k. No item here.
No armament at the head.
Okay.
Oh, item on the floor, though. Oh, poor guy.
Oof. Mise en scène. All right.
Should have looked before you cross the street.
And that's where you come from.
Yep. Punch that dry ass.
Bad timing.
Uh-oh. Oof. Still going.
That insane windup. Oh boy. There we go.
Short range?
Yep. The cost for punching.
A Lord's Rune.
But I wanted to bite. I wanted to beat it with just punches. So
Break that tree.
That's some good money.
Alright. Are we back on the path?
Hello.
What's going on? Roof or
Roof imp.
what a target?
Bitch. Never fails. Yep. You're tossing. Set piece death. I'm gonna need to see if those crystal darts are something I can. Are they something I can craft or make more of? Because
I would assume so.
it'd be nice to, you know.
Maybe with some glintstone scrap or something?
Yeah. Okay. Because I haven't been paying much attention to them up until now. But bolts, arrows, greases. There we go. Right over here.
Cracked crystal. You have 1,000,000.
Hell yeah. Okay. Not that I need another thing on the quick bar, but
Just have fun with it.
yeah, yeah. And never accidentally use the blessing. You know what I'm gonna do? Sorry, give me a second here. Just to keep my ability to switch between these two as
Without
tight as
having to-
possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just put that there, and then just move the group down. So like this, and grab bro leg. And then put the mimic over here. And then we'll just hold down. Okay. And we'll just do that. Group ahead, therefore try defeating one by one. Oh. Ooh. I see. Okay.
That's doable. Although that one is still serious.
Yeah. Still not enough for the kill. I want maybe with Terra Magica backing it up.
Yeah, that would have helped. That would have helped. Oh my god. Yeah, so real.
Should have killed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I'm not going to waste another full bar on the test, but
Uh-oh.
uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Yo, who you calling to the party?
One, two. I think the party was mostly cleared out by that point. Yeah, okay. So, did I see an opening there? Yes. And it was actually just a back.
Just going around. Okay.
Yeah. We're still in this section.
Still, there's so many things.
Yeah. Running around these streets, man.
Oh, hello. Nice looking behind you before going in.
Staring at something valuable.
Something purple.
An imp head.
Corpse.
Helmet.
Oh, didn't
Interesting.
we get another imp head at some point? Like, yeah.
We have the dog. We have the wolf. Trace amounts of lupine endurance on that one.
Trace amounts of lingering faith.
Gives me 1 point of faith. 2 points of faith. And more poise because it's stone. As opposed to endurance by 2 points as well.
Okay.
Is it still oversized? Yes, it is.
Gross.
Can't just be a stone head. Gotta look weird.
Gotta be weird.
Gotta be weird. Item up there. So those two soldiers are like, I don't want to put it on, you put it on. I don't want to put it on, you put it on. You need faith. I don't need faith, you need faith. Another avatar just walking the streets. How many avatars are protecting? Infinite. as many as it wants, really.
Big door.
Grace? No grace.
Still
Would be a great time for some grace.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay, before we walk through, we have to walk down to the other end because we never went behind where the avatar came from. And in theory, that would be a door opened after beating it. Fountain over here. Didn't look at that. You know what? Yeah, let's just see what's over here.
Oh, that's cool. A lift.
Yeah. Boy, the capital is... It's a capital.
Yeah.
It is delivering exactly what you'd expect.
Lavish. Civilization at its best.
Well, at one point in time. But interesting about Elden Ring in general is that the dilapidation... Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I remember you from Nokron. All right, Crucible. A little bit of that. Getting a little horned up. Getting horned up. Staring at something.
Purple. Probably with a "you did it" message.
Let's make a note of that one. What was I in the middle of saying? Yes, interesting about Elden Ring is that the dilapidation is not that long ago, right? Like it feels as if we're still you're coming to the end of the age, but you're still in the age, you know?
Yeah.
As opposed to like the feeling in Dark Souls of like, oh my god, who the fuck knows what numbers are anymore?
Years and centuries, maybe.
Especially in the sequels, where time just completely stops meaning anything. You know, here you're kind of in it, just enough to still walk these streets and see them look swept with gold, and the trees and things are, you know, these like
trees still growing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe not without some artificial help, but a little bit of that glory is still around. Okay, we got another door over here.
Oh boy.
Okay. And no, those were not grace lines.
Yes, it is. This one on the right.
They are. They are. Okay.
Finally.
Doubted myself for a second there. Beautiful.
Finally. Okay. Now we can get a bit more comfortable.
Little bit. Avenue balcony. Just beneath.
Don't look at what's under.
We're going to look at what's under. Yeah. This spot right here. This is what's going to be interesting, right? This is what we got to go see.
You want to put a marker there, or
Sure.
if you have any? You have 17 left.
That's where the body is. Yeah, I need to, like, some of my flower markers are kind of pointless, I'm realizing, because I'm not actually going down hunting flowers. But there we go. Yep. Hey, Bach, you should stay over there, buddy. Wait till the coast is clear. Oh, and then we can make our way back to the Divine Bridge. Yeah, true. Okay. So, activate.
Summoning pool.
What do we got? 61. Yeah, we can pop and take what we got with that. Get my sips back. Did you notice something that I might have missed with my my lacking powers of observation?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay. I hear twinkles.
Was that a tingle?
There sure is some tingles going on. Cool. So anyway, 61. We're gonna need another 50, but if I remember correctly, the heroes was it 20 or? Yeah, the heroes was 20, not 50. Oh, but the lords might have been 50.
Can I check it out?
Yep. Quick second. Just to make sure. You know what? We can just do this quickly by going back home. Hey, you're back. And that makes sense.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusants sent a lackey.
Uh-oh.
Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak.
Oh, yeah.
Just you wait, wretched recusants.
Yeah,
You'll
never heard of
rue
it.
the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Lanya. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
Gelmir? How do you pronounce that? Is that a volcano? Huh.
It's on
Oh.
Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak. Just you wait, wretched recusants. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
Zozo, you say? Never heard of it. Now here's the problem. What was it? What was it again? What was his name?
Whose name?
This dude. Well, anyway, it was just
Oh, Dialos.
Dialos, thank you.
Okay.
How you gonna start a fight when there's a no fighting icon in the corner?
Not talking to yourself yet? Alright.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
Look at that sword.
What is that? Yeah.
It's alive.
It was moving.
Yeah. Huh. That was something. Anyway, 30 for a hero's rune, 4. Newman's for 12.5. 50 on that one. There we go. So we're trying to get to 111, and there we are. 111 and change.
We good.
Yep. Okay, man. You think if we walk over there, shit might pop off? What are the odds that shit pops off if I walk over there? You know?
I think that would be a good time to check.
While we're here.
Just peek from across the hallway, like.
And you know, and while we're drowning in rune arcs.
28.
Let's stay runed up. Hey. It's me. It's your girl. I found your work.
No. Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital.
Oh. Oh, now you want things of us.
Find his
corporeal body.
Flesh.
I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
He says it like he's offering a service.
Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an offer he's making. Let's check that key out. And do the seed beds grow into omens?
Interesting, yeah.
Beneath Lanedell.
Filthy key received from the Dung Eater.
Put it in a Ziploc bag.
Yep, don't touch it. Unlocks sewer jail doors said to lie beneath Lanedell, the royal capital.
Laminate that shit.
Disgusting.
Just cast Purell on him.
Shing,
Shing, shing, shing, shing.
ah, it burns.
Good.
I'm not done yet.
You. What is it?
New stuff.
Because we got to the capital.
All right, dude.
Hey, stop looking up my skirt.
Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the... She knows the location of the...
Unlocated
There
demigods.
are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Nicola of the Halig Tree, the Unalloyed.
Oh, I know where you
His
are.
twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman.
It's a draw.
Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala.
Up to cool shit.
And the one only known as the Lord of Blood.
Who?
Rani is
Who
said
dat?
to have cast aside her great rune. So here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3 shard bearers. If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me.
Uh-huh.
We both desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
Until you decide you're going to go for it, most certainly. But if you're going to give me some things in trade, then that sounds good, Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing creator of the Guts origin story in the Albinoric village. Apparently 0-0-1 counts as undefeated these days.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Damn. You know? Crazy. If Mayweather was like 50-0-50, he'd be undefeated.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it this way, it could count. Make it look good.
Yep. Mogwin Palace.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty, while he turns our fella Tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable. But perhaps it's worth looking into. If what I've heard is right, then maybe... my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value.
Uh-huh.
As promised, your reward.
Thank you.
And it is a wondrous thing indeed. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
Mushroom.
Why is it always mushroom?
Break the table. Fever's cookbook.
Okay. 1 second.
Now, how good is this cookbook?
Before that,
Oh, something you wanted to check?
yeah. Right, okay, so the Bloody Finger item comes from Mogwin, which makes sense given Vare's handouts. Was that item description the same as the one that you get here? No.
The festering bloody finger?
Yeah, that was my finger, but the ones he's referring to are the ones that are being chopped off from Mother Tarnished. And those are because of Mog. Everything with the word blood in it, let's just assume it's going back to Mogwin. We found Michaela.
Uh-huh.
Seems just to be chilling in the egg.
Taken care of?
Yeah. Not much to say about that. But what you cooking? What you cooking?
Bewitching Branch. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Shrina. Continued to search for her in his slumber.
Huh.
Do we have bewitching branches?
Is that the talisman for saving our things? No, that's a sacrificial twig.
No.
Bewitching branch, I'm not sure.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Let's take a look in the crafting for the ghost of the item. Here it is.
Uses FP. Okay. Tree
To
branch.
charm enemy, or to charm pierced enemy.
Tree branch blessed with an incantation of unalloyed gold. Pierce a foe using FP to turn them into a temporary ally. The Empyrean Michaela is loved by many people. Indeed, he has learned very well how to compel such affection.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Despite being out of commission in an egg. And I think it was only in the descriptions on the weapons.
Damn.
Wishing to raise Michaela to full godhood, Mog wished to become his consort, taking the role of monarch, but no matter how much of his bloody bedchamber he tried to share, he received no response from the young Empyrean. Not
Left on red.
interested.
I'm not gonna block you, but you know.
Nihil. The other bit there, of course. Record of the crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Shrina. Continued to search for her in his slumber. Creates an item which describes someone who is infatuated with Michaela. And yeah.
So did Michaela just branch everyone?
And then hold on a second. Let's grab. If we're grabbing the lilies over here as well. Yeah, so this was something that was put out there a while ago, but I think we can kind of piece together what we just picked up. Where is it? In the inventory. thought to be beloved by the Empyrean Michaela in his youth.
Are you looking for Michaela stuff?
Looking for the description on Trina's lily.
Trina. St. Trina's arrows and lily.
Is it this?
This one.
Right. So, wasn't there lore that wasn't there something in the Control F that mentioned Michaela being mistaken for a girl?
Sword of St. Trina found. St. Trina was enigmatic, a comely young girl or a boy that suddenly disappeared. Is that what you're thinking of?
Yes. And that wasn't the only one. There was I want to say there was at least a second item description somewhere that talked about that. So this was one of those things that came from something Pat had mentioned, but like, yeah, it seems like if we're putting together the pieces here, it's very likely that Saint Trina and Michaela are one and the same, but Saint Trina is just the mistaken identity of the girl, and Michaela is the name of the boy, but there's some confusion somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
And you're picking up Michaela's lily and you're picking up Trina's lily, and like each of the lilies has a namesake, and they're different items, but somewhere in the lore that confusion came about some way, somehow. So when we get that cookbook that actually mentions the different names but the same type of infatuation, it lends credence to that thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you seeing it or no? I mean, I forget which it was, but yeah.
Like searching for Trina, I only see the sword.
Okay, no worries.
Aside from that, if I'm searching for Michaela, you got
No
the lilies,
worries.
you got the Halic tree medallion
Yeah.
that mentions Michaela's Halic tree.
Oh, sorry. This is okay. You summarized it. This was the actual. Yeah. Some say she's a comely young girl. Others are sure he is a boy. Sorry. That's the line I was trying to. Because you said boy or girl, and I thought you were like.
Yeah, St. Trina,
I thought you were
like figure, comely young girl.
Right.
boy.
Right. Yeah. That line about like we don't know, makes me think that it's like, okay, so, if yeah, so anyway, if like, what are the odds of two different characters being both mistaken for the same, in the same way, in that way, and they also both have their lilies, and then their items are linked with that cookbook? It seems very likely that there's that's the connection.
Okay.
You know, which is also very reminiscent of Gwendolyn. So,
Of the Gwyn.
of the Gwyn-Gwyns.
Well, what is it now?
So let's operate with that.
I see. So Michaela was with the Lord of Blood after all. That is some fine intelligence indeed. With it, the final clue has been brought into the light.
Oh, word?
One of the last few pieces of the round table. I need to put everything together. As promised, allow me to impart to you the last of the secret rites, known only to me.
Law of causality. That sounds sick.
Yeah, you like that color though?
That sounds really, clearly, whatever. We're listen,
We can appreciate, right?
Mhm.
We can appreciate from afar.
Reggie, I'm letting it go.
That's good.
I'm letting it go.
That's good.
You know,
All right, I'll hold the pain inside of me then.
the path event is alt. It's there. It's cool. It's not the main story, but it's okay. I'm letting it go. That's an awesome name for a fucking incantation, though. Yeah, it really is interesting too. Like you have a bunch of different ways to allow side quests to progress, and main quests, of course. But the kind where people don't mind if you help their enemies is one of like, well, you do get the most player freedom out of that, certainly. Right. So.
Well, I wonder what comes next. If he continues his slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to destroy it. Nicola is the one thing that remains a mystery to me.
I don't think Our Lady Scarlet is gonna like that. I don't think Millennia is gonna be too fond of that. Now that we found the egg, you're gonna fucking go down there and kill it?
There are 4 more demigod. Nicola of his twin, Luna Princess, and the Rani is said to have sought here at the hold. If you should learn anything, I'll trade your findings. We both design as such.
So it's like, okay, you've defeated all the robot masters. Now here come the second. Oh, you've already found them all. Well, carry on then. You know. Yeah.
Good job.
Alright, what do you control F in?
I was looking at the medallion stuff. Just wondering about the Halic Tree medallion.
Yep.
But we haven't found the Halic Tree lift, right? Yeah?
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Law of causality.
Retaliates upon receiving a number of blows.
Sounds cool.
And you can use it.
29 int. It's int. It's int.
Oh.
Incantation.
Hey, let's go. 0 faith. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists, one of the key fundamentals, manifests a small ring of causality within that allows the caster to automatically retaliate upon receiving a certain number of blows. The fundamentalists describe the Golden Order through the powers of regression and causality. Causality is the pull between meanings, that which links all things in a chain of relation.
Very conceptual. This is essentially, probably, if it sounds a lot like a ring that you pick up in DS2, where after a certain number of hits, it dishes back a retaliatory damage.
Okay.
Yes. So this is very similar to a ring like that in description. Fundamentalists describe the Golden Order through the powers of regression and causality, which is the pull between meanings that links all things in a chain of relation. For example, linking faith and intelligence. Let's categorize you by type. Where are you on that list? You're down here. Are the fundamentalists... No. Hold on, let's see the category.
Very faithy, huh?
Are the fundamentalists those who are a little bit inty? Yeah. All of the ones that mention them, which are these last 4,
Have a bit of intelligence.
require a little bit of intelligence. And all the stuff that's anti-zombie. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that last one, maybe the description here about like, maybe one can infer that like this specific group of the Golden Order are, in trying to understand everything, they have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And in this case, you can have an incantation that fits into the wrong grouping, but it's something that they can use because they understand the opposite side of things. Which is interesting because That's not what I would have taken fundamentalist to mean. You know, if anything, fundamentalist to me would mean
right?
the most purest of faith.
Yeah, that's how I took it before.
In fact, that's what we did, but it turns out that's not the case. They're coming at it from a more generalized understanding. That's pretty cool. I like that there's that variety in there. Now I'm curious as to, like, are you going to force me to use a talisman to, well, not talisman, but like, instead of instead of a staff, will I be able to use it unless I equip an incantation? You know,
I hope you can use it.
caster. What does this look like? Okay, let's say we just pulled.
I guess the moon is multiple slots.
The moon is multiple slots. Yeah, it's 2.
Okay.
And
Comet is
Azure is
3.
3. So let's say we pulled this off for a second, and then we went over here, and we grabbed the law of causality, and now it's on. And then we jumped into the arena. Wait, I ran the wrong way. Sorry.
Aha. So how will it look?
Nope. That's going to require equipping. We never even used it, so I don't even know what it's called. But it's not a talisman. A seal?
This.
Yeah, one of the seals, which we've just never really fucked with. A seal is what it's called in this game, right? Yeah, so we'd have to walk around with that.
Okay.
Yo,
Nice stance. Oh.
what a power stance! That's sick. That's a very cool stance. Like, it's just missing like the horse stance of like a monk squat.
Yeah.
You know, to get into this. Like that'd be super cool. Nice. Well, I don't want to walk around with
A seal.
just for that one spell, but that's pretty cool. Glad that the possibilities are there, and you can actually see the protection, which looks a bit like the perfume protection, though it's a smaller circle.
Yeah. Cast law of causality to assert dominance.
That's an awesome name for a fucking thing, though. Like, I hope that's part of a set of incantations that are like the laws of things. You know, if your spell or miracle is like named the laws of blank, that's power. That's a fucking power move.
Because a law is law.
A law is law.
Yeah.
It's a rule it's a rule of nature, literally, that exists whether or not you are around to enforce it. Okay, so the Dung Eater wants us to find his body beneath the capital in a jail.
Yeah.
And Gideon wants to kill Michaela. You want to just run down there quickly and see if everything's okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.